When a narcissist is furious with you, this is how and why you should know this. Hello everyone. Perhaps you're feeling hopelessly defeated and believe the narcissist has emerged victorious. Maybe some of you are battling severe depression and grappling with tough emotions. You're not alone in your thoughts and feelings. It's time to understand that the narcissist is seething with bitterness towards you. Whether you've been left alone, dumped by the narcissist, or had to call it quits, or perhaps you're receiving an unsettling silent treatment, rest assured, the narcissist is seething with fury towards you. It's crucial to recognize that you're dealing with something ineffable, an entity, a demonic spirit that fuels the nonsensical, immoral behavior of the narcissist. The narcissist is only an agent, unable to command even their thoughts or actions. That's why they function with such a deranged behavior. The narcissist undoubtedly inflicted some terrible wounds upon us. I've been through it and entirely understand how it feels to be on the other end of the spectrum, defeated and lost. I want to shed some light on the subject and explain why the narcissist is furious with you. I create these videos to provide an alternate perspective and offer answers you won't get from other platforms or channels. It irritates me to see people glorify the narcissist as if they're the supreme being that masquerades through life, hurting everyone in their way without any repercussions. My main focus revolves around exploiting their weaknesses and the finer details others overlook. Now listen up. The narcissist is furious with you for a reason. They anticipate a lot and function through demonic spirits in the spiritual realm. That's right. They have it all planned out, even predicting how you'll behave. But let's dig deeper and take it back to the roots of the story of Narcissus. In Greek mythology, Narcissus fell in love with his reflection in the water, leading to his death in the water. That's where we get the term narcissist from. I chuckle when I hear awakened narcissists exclaiming they are narcissists. It's funny, right? Let me tell you the truth about the narcissist's fury towards you. They had an elaborate, premeditated plan because they're infatuated with themselves and their supposed superiority. But here's the kicker. The narcissist really believed they had done a number on you. They believed they would have complete power over you, but it only gets worse from there. The brutal blows they inflicted on you would escalate, and they would try to inflict even more harm. You know why? Because they assumed you would be utterly devastated and hopeless without them. They expected you to never get over them and never find your true purpose, destiny, and calling in life. They wanted to hold you back, never letting you move on or find happiness without them. They plotted that you'd be so despairing that you'd even contemplate ending your life. But they never considered that you would find content like this, get the healing you deserve, and better understand their twisted, demonic nature. That's why it drives them nuts when they see that some of us have walked away. Some have utilized the door slam, gone no contact, or cut off the supply. We've left them with no options, no access to hurt us anymore. And if you're not there yet, that's okay, you'll get there eventually. But once you do, they'll be fuming with fury like never before. They genuinely believed that they had you in their choking grip and that you'd never escape. But when you began taking action to reclaim your life, it repelled back to them, like a boomerang to the head. It hurt, and they were left dumbfounded, scratching their heads, wondering what happened. They didn't anticipate this, and it's why they're so furious. They're furious that they didn't win, furious that you didn't crumble like they expected, but most of all, they're furious that you're healing and growing stronger without them. You have the power to control your life and rid yourself of these narcissistic parasites. Everything I'm saying here is broad, but applying these transformative skills to your life is up to you. And that's what's driving the narcissist insane, that you're becoming wiser and stronger. They never imagined you could be this resilient. Some of us even took care of their children, became their backbone, or helped them rise to the top of their game. But the closer they get to us, the more they look down on us, valuing us less. They enter this delusional state, thinking they can control us and journey through our lives with us. But the reality is, we're born alone and we die alone. Sure, we may encounter some natural disasters or accidents that end our lives simultaneously, but that's not the norm. Most of the time, it's natural causes or illnesses that take us away in our own time. That's the hard truth. We're in this world alone. Don't forget it. So when these narcissists trauma bond with us, creating a demonic soul tie that tells us we're weak without them. That's pure lies. You're capable of living and thriving without them. They want you to believe that you're not worthy without them, but it's all a plot influenced by demonic spirits. Don't buy into it. The more we resist their influence, the more we put up walls like no contact, the crazier they become. They know you'll reach out to them, but when you don't get a response, it's not because they didn't receive your message. They're choosing not to respond because they can't. They're fuming that you're becoming stronger without them, taking control of your life, and shutting them out. Let their fury fuel your growth because, in the end, you're the one who comes out on top. It's pathetic how these narcissists can't even reciprocate because it results in injuries to themselves, affecting their well-being. Instead, they opt to project negativity into your life, leaving you without answers or closure. They want you to suffer, to lose your mind, to be burdened with mental health issues, and to entertain suicidal thoughts. That's their twisted endgame, but let me tell you this. These people could never love you. Someone who loves another doesn't behave this way. It's disheartening to encounter these soulless beings, but here's a thought. What if we met an empath before suffering through these narcissistic relationships? Naturally, we would know better and avoid them like the plague. Think about it. Imagine you were with an empath and things didn't go well, so you separated. Then you stumble across a narcissist. You'd be like, whoa, what the hell is wrong with this person? You could tell they're off because you've experienced the good. Unfortunately, life happened the other way around. We encountered the bad first, so we know what the good is. But that's where the silver lining comes in. We appreciate the good more after knowing the bad. If we only experienced the good, we wouldn't fully value it or comprehend its power and beauty. It's all about perspective and learning from our experiences. We've experienced the bad, and it's time to move on and upward. Cut that soul tie, break that traumatic bond, stop looking at them with rose-colored glasses. Don't think of them as a human being. They're like extraterrestrial weirdos who goes into a relationship for years only to hurt their partner and drive them to suicide. Narcissists do. And don't make the mistake of thinking that narcissists don't want you dead. They'd be thrilled if you killed yourself, secretly or perhaps even sexually aroused. It's sick. These twisted beings get off on causing others misery. It's their equivalent of a sexual thrill. We can't relate to that because we're not sadistic monsters. But after encountering these nightmarish people, empaths often seek solace in quick fixes like drugs and alcohol. However, that's not the answer. Don't fall into the trap of drug dependency to help cope with the pain of a narcissist. The ball is in your court, and the narcissist is furious at your strength. They were expecting something far worse, but you've proven them wrong. Don't let them get what they want. Instead, look at the bigger picture. Time won't heal, but it'll teach you how to deal with the pain and make you stronger, more resilient, and appreciative of the good. This is God molding us, the universe shaping us, guiding us towards being better human beings. Have you ever heard the story or song, Footprints in the Sand? It's biblical, I think, and it tells of two pairs of footprints on the beach, then eventually only one because God carried the person. Maybe I'm not telling it correctly, but look it up. The point is, all scriptures and mythologies offer insight into our lives. For instance, the term narcissist comes from a myth where a narcissist became fascinated with their reflection. We learn from everywhere, right? Your narcissist is always angry and frustrated. They detest your healing and happiness. But we withdraw ourselves once we realize we're up against someone who is the opposite of our sentiments, ideas, and touch. We oppose their desires. We're in this mess because they don't have our best interests in mind. We've encountered darkness, but we're moving forward. We should wait before dating an empath or someone like them. Expect everyone's turn. It happens whenever. We shouldn't enter another codependent relationship just because we're lonely. Trauma abundance and codependency trap many of us. Alright, that's it for now. If you liked the video and want more, give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. And don't forget, if you're interested in a one-to-one session, the details are in the description box. Thanks for watching, and catch you later. Peace.